Hello everyone, AedanStarfang here, and I figured it was high time that I put out another channel update, despite the fact there's really been nothing happening on the channel, so to speak. My last playthrough video was uploaded on October the 8th of this year. My latest video, just whatever video, it was related to Morgan's Drag Race. It was a compilation of all of Extra's eliminations. That was uploaded a few days ago on December 8th of this year. I am in the process of uploading a toy review video, my first ever toy review video. We're going to see how that goes over. And if people like it, if the reception is warm and there seems to be a lot of engagement with the toy reviews, I will continue to put out more, or I'll just do as many as I feel. It cracks me up looking here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, the fifth video hasn't been processed yet. It's in the process of uploading. But out of 4 videos here, the fourth down, have you played Skyrim lately? 305 views. Now, that's chump change. That's chump change, because these other channels that aren't verified, or YouTube partners that are out there and known and have been doing this for, just if people just gravitate to them, they like them, have thousands of views. But for this channel, 305 views for like a 14-second fucking video. That's basically me mocking people or just ribbing people for not playing Skyrim in a Nazim type of way. A lot of people took that and felt a certain kind of way about it, because that video, out of all the other ones, that one and the Carl's Jr. video was downvoted to hell and back. Why aren't you playing Skyrim in all caps? 3 videos from that, 93 views, 3 likes, 2 comments. Let's see, the Snatch Game, Morgan's Drag Race Snatch Game, 41 views. The Sims 4 Drag Race related, 41 views, 1 like. Skyrim Autumnal Dumber Part 1 Starfield's Out Edition. That was published September 9th, so 1 month after the Snatch Game. 64 views, 0 comments, 4 likes. So that's Skyrim-related content. Skyrim and Xbox-related content. The next video, Autumnal Dumber video after that, which is published September 11th of this year, 18 views, 0 comments, 1 like. So we dropped quite a bit on that one. Part 3 of Autumnal Dumber, September 17th of this year, 47 views, 0 comments, 1 like. The next immediate video, which was on the 30th of September this year, 77 views, 0 comments, 1 like. So I'm looking at it, and it's kind of like, I see it like, wow, that's a lot of views, kind of, sort of. But then I'm thinking, how many of those views are real people, and how many are like bots? Is that a thing? Is bot viewing a thing? Because I assumed that engagement was weighed in more like comments and likes. I don't know. So, no comments, very few likes, lots of views. Then we get back up to, have you played Skyrim lately? 305 views, like I said. 7 likes. It's been downvoted to hell and back, so it's actually got like only 2 downvotes, but dropped it from 100 to 77. Then we go Autumnal Dumber 5, 39 views, so we've dropped quite a bit, 3 likes. Autumnal Dumber 6, 9 views, 0 comments, 1 like, and that's the lowest I've seen on here. And of course, I haven't posted any more Skyrim. That was a 3-hour video. And I'm not the only person. And there's people who post 10-hour-long videos theorizing about, like, trees in Fallout. I'm actually posting a playthrough, a fucking playthrough, actual content. I'm not sitting here theorizing, and these people make thousands of dollars doing that. Like, whatever. If YouTube and the people out there want to congratulate and pay them and throw money at them for sitting back in their chair and really theorizing about why moss grows on these certain rocks in Skyrim, or why there's so much cram and fancy lad cakes around in Fallout, good for them. Personally, I don't give a shit. I could care less. I hate listening and watching videos like that more than watching other people play a game. I would rather be playing the game myself. I know that sounds kind of ironic, like, well, isn't that what you do on your channel? I do lots of stuff on my channel. Well, at least I did before YouTube decided to become a greedy merchant about it and go, no, we're going to block all ad blockers. We're going to raise the prices of YouTube Premium. We're going to add another level to subscribe. We promise there's no ads. Fingers crossed behind the back. No ads. We promise. Just trust us, guys. Trust us. Follow the science. Trust us. Right, guys? Right? Yeah. I'm publishing these to YouTube because just for whatever. I believe that they will get more visibility on YouTube, even with the current fuck up that's going on right now due to anti-ad blocker and all this other shit, than just posting to Patreon. I have been working on Drag Race Season 4, trying to get that rounded out and finished by the end of the year. I'm taking my time with it. I want to have this season done because I'm taking a break from Drag Race for a good long while after this, because I'm wanting to do more in my real life, and when it comes to digital stuff, I want to do stuff that I like, and if people don't like it, whatever. There's a lot of hidden gems out there that people don't know about, because the only content YouTube gamers put forth are the current thing. And the current thing that's been popular for the past decade and a half has been Minecraft, has been Stardew Valley, has been Call of Duty, has been Fortnite. That's it. And then mukbang videos. I don't want to sit there and watch someone slurping their cup noodles in a car. I mean, who wants to watch other people eat? Especially, like, if you're out at a restaurant, that's one thing, or a cafeteria, diner. But who specifically searches out videos of people slurping their noodles in their car, or eating their Korean barbecue, or eating a whatever? I mean, is it like a food review? I've heard mostly people say, oh, it's like an ASMR. I'm like, I don't want to hear people's fucking wet lips smacking and slurping and gobbling their fucking extra large Coke and their, MSG riddled noodles, soy noodles down their throats. No. No, thank you. If you're into that, that's great. You'll never get that from this channel, though. If I happen to take a gulp of water or a Coke, I'm doing that off away from the mic. If you happen to hear it, whatever. That's not intentional. Scrolling down past or below Starfield's Out Edition. The Snatch game again, 41 views. Then the next highest video was Morgan's Drag Race Redemption 2, 44 views. One like, one dislike. Wow, some butthurt little bitch who hates gay people and drag queens, probably a Republican, went out of their way to downvote it. Oh, you poor little baby bitch. Poor little baby. Did a drag queen beat you up in high school, hun? Did they say that your makeup is terrible? Did they say that your lace line is showing, your lace front? Your wig line? Did they say that it looks like it's Party City? Did they accuse you of being a Halloween baby, drag queen baby? Either way, totally butt blasted by LGBT content. So then we have the Snatch game from Season 3 of Drag Race, 81 views. New Vegas, mostly vanilla part 6. Only a minuscule, pitiful 16 views. That record was beaten. A few days later, on August 19th of this year, part 7, a measly 5 views, 0 comments, 1 like. What algorithm? What algorithm or pattern am I supposed to be looking for on this fucking website? No, really. Am I supposed to like upload the same shit all the time so people, my quote unquote fans, of which I have none, look and say, "Oh, good, he's a New Vegas guy," and then upload all, like, just specific time all the time? Who the fuck does that? Even people who make a career and a living off of YouTube do other things. They might have a schedule of, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but they do different things. And sometimes they have to put things on hold because real life interferes. I don't get what this is telling me with engagement and the algorithm is that it's fucked. Both of my Inspector Waffles playthroughs received pittance. It's not even worth mentioning, but I will. The very first one, rando time, 4 views, 1 like, 0 comments. The second full 5-hour playthrough, the full video with all the hidden ending, 1 more view than the original one, 0 comments, 1 like. And people are going to chime in, well, it sounds like you're bitching that you're not famous enough on YouTube. No, I'm pointing out reasons why I'm not on this fucking platform. I may as well be shadow banned because there's views that are there, but how do I differentiate? How do I distinction between an actual human viewing and a robot auto clicker? Because for all I know, the actual human views are much, much lower and nobody's watching this shit. Like, and that's why I said I like to put out content that's not really out there, like these hidden gems like Dark Cloud and older games like that. No one's going to watch it because it ain't Fortnite. It's not Minecraft. It's not Among Us. Some people sit here and ask, why isn't he on YouTube anymore? Why is his channel just dead? This is why. No likes. No comments. I get views. I can get, like this one video, 300 fucking views. 7 likes. Guess how many comments? 0. Guess how many new subscriptions from that video? 0. Maybe 1. But I doubt it. So people want to know why. YouTube is not a career for me. I've been at this since 2020. I haven't made a single dime. Meanwhile, YouTube continues to profit off of my shit and everyone else's, regardless if we're in the partner program, regardless if we're verified, regardless if we've gotten the platinum YouTuber award. Regardless, YouTube is going to keep making money, and people like me in my situation where nobody watches our videos because they don't know about it, and they see it, they're like, I don't want to watch this shit. So, if people want to sit here and think, oh, well, you sound butthurt, I'm annoyed, yes. Because I don't know if it's really all the algorithm, because people throw that around a lot and say, oh, it's the algorithm, it's so fucked. Or if it's just people don't give a shit, and nobody is really giving me any kind of feedback to say, hey, this is the kind of content we like, keep it up. Or we would like to see something else. What other games would you like to play? No one communicates on this site. If there's authors, they absolutely, like, not authors, but YouTube narrators, people cannot wait to lick their crusty buttholes and say, oh my god, you're so great. Even though they read like this, it was a cold day in March of 1887, and the family came out and harvested crops before the big freeze. blah blah. I'm literally reading shit from Wikipedia, and they make thousands of dollars. And people are constantly in the comments section. This is why people say, well, I don't know if that's why people say YouTube comments are cancer. When they don't comment on the actual video, they're just like love bombing the YouTuber. Oh, I can't wait to come home and hang up my socks and let my hair down. Just have your channel going in the background. Every single fucking video is the same thousands or hundreds of people saying the same shit. A few people, oh, like, we need to know that you're sitting on the toilet taking a dump and you got your newspaper unfurled and you're listening to Mortis Media in the background. Or Raimbot, if she ever puts up any content. Or you're watching one of my videos at the same time while you're taking a leak. Oh, cool. Awesome. Didn't need to know that. And that's why I think a lot of comments are bots. Or they're like people go out and purchase a bunch of likes, because you can do that online, buy bots, buy likes, and it will drive more attention to your account, and you know, it will drive engagement and subscriptions, and that therefore you'll make more money. You'll start making money. I've never done that. First of all, I don't know how to go about doing that. Second of all, isn't that like illegal? I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Even though you're ultimately making money for YouTube, it's still illegal as far as I'm aware. It's at least not ethically or morally legal, correct? Because you're hacking the system, you're gaming the system. And that's what I think a lot of these comments are. It's the same fucking, maybe not the same people, but they may as well be. It's the same thing. But first several hundred comments. Oh, I can't wait till this time of the day, 3 days a week to hear. And it's like, if I was the YouTuber, the person, owner of the channel putting out this content, I would just stop reading the comments. I think a lot of people stop reading them anyway because of death threats and, oh, this sucks, your voice sucks, this game sucks, you suck, this channel sucks. So they just avoid it by default. But seeing these same fucking comments every day, and I know they think, oh, I'm paying a nice compliment, I'm letting them know, yes, we're very happy to know that your life is not fucking complete until you hear my voice or their voice or see whatever on your shitty phone with shitty ads, because there's no ad block on the phone, unfortunately. But you have to mention it every fucking video. So you're either a person who is trying to get the attention of this YouTuber, notice me, senpai, love me, I'm your biggest fan, let me spend the most money on you. Or they're bots. So I don't know. And I'm not saying I want comments like that. I want helpful comments. When I peruse comments and I hear something weird in a video, that's what I see. And it could be the absolute worst dog shit fucking video. But if it's a YouTuber like Corpse Husband, all of the comments are people licking his asshole. Oh my god. Oh, I hope you're having a wonderful day, honey. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I wish I could jump through the screen and jack you off, hun. Oh, you're so great. Oh, you don't put out any viable content anymore, but I love listening to your music and watching you play Among Us. Oh, it's great. Like, no one commenting on the quality of the video. How are people going to know if what they're putting out is good, like actually good, or if it's generic, or if it's just downright dog shit bad? Because every single comment in the first 100 or thousands rows, because uncollapsible comment chains, are people fighting in the comments with each other over who gets to jack off the narrator or the YouTuber the most. They fall all over themselves to lick this person's ballsack. Doesn't matter who it is. That's not the kind of content I want to see in my comment section or anyone's comment section. Unfortunately, I can't control anyone else's comment section outside of my own. So, I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather have a barren, dull comment section than a festering, love bombing shithole of people trying to tickle my taint and tell me how great I am, that I'm better than God and Jesus combined, and that oh, my voice makes them orgasm in their pants, and how they want to fillet me as soon as they hear my voice. No, like, and yeah, I'm using hyperbole. Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but you know what? The crazy thing is, not by that much. Not by that much. The term love bombing, that's a real thing, and that's really what it is in these comments. It's just one thing to say, hey, great video, good job. Okay, that's fine. That kind of, it's not really that helpful, but it kind of says it's a good video, someone likes it. Instead of, oh, I can't wait to come home and take off my shoes and throw on your video as I take a big fat dump on the toilet, and then I get in the shower. Well, I can't fit in the shower, so I go around back and have Pappy come out and hose me off with the big old fire hose, and then I crawl into my moo-moo and sit on my Jabba the Hutt dais, and I eat my fucking live spinach frogs and listen to more of your video. I mean, who needs to hear that? Who needs to hear it? Let me give you advice, people who love bomb. The first few times you've done it, especially when these narrators, these channels, and this isn't just YouTube narrators like Let's Read and Lazy Masquerade. These are for any YouTubers like Alchess Breach, PewDiePie, Markiplier, whatever. The first few times, I'm sure they're like, oh, ooh, so cute. Oh, I'm so flattered. But it gets old. It becomes repetitive. It becomes stale. Listen, we don't need to hear your routine. Am I in the same sphere of those people? No. I don't give a shit. I'm still a YouTuber. I'm still a YouTuber. Okay? I might not be on the same tier and haven't made any money. I'm still a person on this website. Outside of creating content, I still peruse it as a visitor. And I hate seeing half the comments because, again, they're people jerking off and basically filleting the YouTuber. And it's disgusting. It's love bombing. They get it. You like their content. Why can't you give the thumbs up like button, and then say, hey, so-and-so, great video. Or maybe even say, because negative feedback is just as good, but you can do it in a constructive manner. Hey, like I noticed you repeated the same video several fucking times, or the same story several times in this video. Thought you should know, so maybe you could edit it and re-upload it, or make sure that you know for future reference that you don't make the same mistake. Because it was very confusing and hard to follow along. Something like that. If I sound bitter, well, I probably am, because I wasted 4 years of my life on this platform. And I got really nothing to show for it. If people mention my name, people will be like, who? Who is that? So, yeah. I'm not looking for fame. Money would be nice, because I got bills to pay. And I don't think I'm the worst content creator. You got to remember that there are people behind the screen. There are people in the mic. There's real flesh and blood human beings talking. We have emotions. We have opinions and feelings on different topics and different people. You know, people like Markiplier, that's great. I could care less. I have no fucking clue what he's about, what his channel is about. It's been recommended and pushed on me to death. I ignore it every time because I don't have time for it. I don't really follow anyone on YouTube. I follow a few people like Mortis Media, Lazy Masquerade, Dan Bell, Jim Cornette, and that's it. That's it. I think, and Alchess Breach. I follow Alchess Breach. I don't follow that many channels. That is to say, I know I'm subscribed to a lot, but I don't watch all of them outside of the few that I mentioned. So I'm not going to follow Kardashians. I'm not going to follow Markiplier. I'm not going to follow PewDiePie. These are meme people. Okay, these people are lolcows. They're memes. They're brought up and if normal people are bringing them up in these topics all the time, guarantee it's just garbage. Guarantee. Now there might be some gems, some interesting stuff in there. I don't care. I don't care. These people are out there. They're making more than enough money. They don't need my clicks. I need the clicks. So people, again, to reiterate for emphasis, where have I been? I've been doing other things. I've been working on Morgan's Drag Race Season 4. I found a new streaming place outside of Twitch called Kick. I tested it. Didn't get very many views. It was just a test anyway, so not really a big deal. I'm more or less done with this channel. I'm keeping it here, like I said, for maybe the hope of exposure and trying a few different things. I'm not really, my heart isn't in it like, oh, this is a passion project. It's not anymore. People don't give a shit about this channel. And that's their prerogative. That's their right. I'm not begrudging anybody of that. I'm not going to sit here and blame the algorithm because I think a lot of times people see it and they go, fuck this. Where's this channel looks like shit. Okay. That's your choice. It's like people on TV blaming the edit or blaming the editor or blaming the director or whatever when they themselves said what they said. I'm not going to sit here and just blame YouTube or blame the algorithm. I don't believe that. I've been on YouTube since 2006, 2007, and I used to do Kingdom Hearts parody videos. And those got a lot of views. I can't remember how many, because I've since taken them down, but they got quite a bit. And, I'm sure, I mean, I guarantee things have changed a lot on YouTube behind the scenes since 2006 to now. I mean, multiple people in charge, CEOs have stepped down, have been replaced, multiple different features have been implemented, the TOS has been updated, all this stuff. I mean, if we could look at the patch notes from 2006 to now, yeah, it'd be like, what, a mile long? So yeah, things have changed differently, but I don't believe it's the algorithm, it's that. No, I'm not like Scarlett Johansson, who if she one day decided to start a social media and she'd have like 1 million followers in 2 days and did a video uploaded on YouTube and would break, 2 million in one day, or Chris Evans or whatever, Michael Jackson if he was alive. No, I'm a nobody YouTuber. I have been a nobody YouTuber since 2020, which is when I started this channel. I have an older channel, Starfang Travels, which I've had since 2006 or 2007, which hosted my Kingdom Hearts videos, and that's become my travel channel, which hosts all that stuff. It's interesting to note those videos generally get more likes, more comments, and more views than this channel. I don't know if it's because it's an older channel, so it already has been inundated in the system pre-algorithm or something, so it works differently. Or maybe some people, the audience I cater to and attract more, are people who are interested in IRL travel stuff. I don't know. I know that the stuff I previously mentioned, I'm not going to rehash the rant. Trust me, I'm not. I'm just going to say, of all the people and things I mentioned, like Corpse Husband, PewDiePie, Markiplier, I'm not going to devolve and become like them. And I'm not saying they're bad people or bad YouTubers. I'm just saying I want to do my thing. I don't want to sit here and go, oh, let's do the current thing. Minecraft, Fortnite, Call of Duty. I don't like any of those games. I'm not interested in any of that. If you like it, cool. Like, generally cool. I don't care. You like what you like. I like what I like. And I'm not, as long as I'm living and breathing and I'm in control of my channels and my content, I'm going to upload the content I want to present. I'm the curator of this channel. I am the author and the curator of this channel. And if you don't like that content, please leave. I'm not telling you to go away. You don't have to go away, but you're not going to enjoy it. So find someone else, probably Peppa Pig, Maisie Mouse, Markiplier, Corpse Husband, all the people who cater, all the channels that cater to the current thing that's really popular and trendy. That's for you. Me, I'm doing what I want to do, and I want to showcase stuff that's not really trendy. Is Drag Race trendy? Oh, it's become mainstream. RuPaul said it would never be mainstream. Morgan's Drag Race, similar, but it's like still a parody. The Sims, it's still niche. How many of these popular people actually play The Sims? Because The Sims YouTubers are really their own clique. Like Lil Simsy, James Turner, Al Chess Breach at one point played The Sims. There's that other girl, I think she's Scottish. I can't remember her name. She had really pretty hair, like purple or lavender. I can't remember her name. She plays The Sims. She's really popular. Juno Birch plays all of The Sims. Just an example, but they're still niche compared to if you go to a YouTuber that plays Call of Duty. For some reason, the same fucking franchise since before Skyrim is still super popular. Oh, I just shot a guy in a hallway. Oh, I just shot a brown terrorist-looking person across the street. Oh, I just blew up this camel. And then, of course, you have the Fortnite people, which I have no idea. I have no earthly idea what type of game that is. A run and gun? I know it's an online multiplayer game, but it's not World of Warcraft. It's not like, any mobile games I played with other people. It's not like any of that other stuff. So I'm guessing like a run and gun. I just have no interest in it. What's the point? And obviously their costume cash store is where all their money comes from, because you can get the base game for free. It's the skins where they make all their money. Oh, I can play as Chun-Li and shoot everybody else. Cool. I can dress as Goku and kill everybody. Cool. Or like, I don't get the point. I don't get the point of a game like that. Does it have a story? Does it have a plot? Even WoW has a plot. Even the Old Republic has a plot. I think even Call of Duty has a plot. I think. I'm just guessing here. I think it has a plot. Among Us. I will never play that. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't want to play some crudely ugly game that looks like Forced Soul. You know when people look at old retro video game sprites like Chrono Trigger and say, "Oh, how soulful, how nostalgic, soul." Games like Among Us are forced soul. They're like forced. Oh, see, look how old school this is. See, doesn't it just appeal to you? No, it doesn't. It's an ugly little crude fucking game that it's basically like Manhunt or The Mole or some kind of tag or whatever, but with weird little people and everybody losing their fucking mind over it. I thought Pokemon Go was overblown when that came out, and everybody fucking posted and commented and talked about it. At least Pokemon Go is still going strong, and that does something helpful. It gets people out and fucking walking and losing weight and doing stuff. And sometimes with other people, so that's great. So it's a social thing. What does Among Us do? I don't know. I don't care. Minecraft. That looks like a hideous fucking game. I'll never play it. And again, these are my feelings, which are valid. These are my choices, which are valid. It's my channel. So even if you think, well, that's not valid, doesn't matter. It's my channel. I'll never host any of that content. This isn't the I support the current thing channel. This is the I'm going to play what's hot and trending right now channel. It's I'm going to put out what I want to. And people could point out, well, what about Skyrim? Skyrim it was popular for a while. It's not popular anymore. Bethesda's trying to make it popular. Watch what everyone else is playing. They're playing Baldur's Gate 3. They're playing Mech Assault. They're playing that new Diablo game, the new Vampire game. They're basically playing everything but Skyrim. So yeah, I don't consider it obscure. It was one of the highest award-winning rated games from Bethesda, and critically acclaimed and applauded. It's not popular currently. Bethesda is trying to make it popular. People will talk about it because they like it, or because they see, oh, Creation Kit got an update, oh, the story got an update. But how many people as a whole do you see talking about Skyrim? Not that many. I would wager that people are still talking about Call of Duty more and Phoenix Wright more than Skyrim. People are still talking about Morrowind and Oblivion more than Skyrim. So that's how I feel about that. It's all boils down to choice and taste in things, and I want to put out content that I feel is underrepresented on YouTube, that maybe new gamers don't know about. There was a surge in retro gaming, and there are a lot of people, I don't think retro. Look, if it's over 20 years old, it's retro. It's vintage. It's old. It's fine. It doesn't make it bad. I sat down and played all the way through Final Fantasy VII, whereas the remake version, I'm still stuck at the beginning. Not really stuck, I just haven't picked it up since. It's a pretty game. Eris looks pretty. Yeah, I'm going to call her Eris, not Aerith. I don't have a lisp. Eris looks pretty. Tifa looks pretty. Cloud, they all look pretty. The graphics are pretty. The sky's pretty. Doesn't quite look like Midgar, because Midgar's sky was blocked out by the dome, the plate. So to me, to see all this open air and sky was kind of bewildering when they left Midgar at, the beginning of the game. Everyone was like, oh, so that's what the sky looks like, and blah, blah, blah. I was always picturing it would be dark and moody and polluted, and that's why people were crazy and pissed off all the time. Well, then you see this whole area. Oh, there's sky everywhere. It kind of killed it for me. But old things are good. Old things are great. I think that you should go to a vintage game store, so obviously not GameStop. GameStop doesn't even specialize in games anymore. They specialize in Funko Pops. So go to any vintage game store or even a comic book store, because a lot of times a comic book store will also sell games. And just see what they have. You'll be amazed. And now most everybody has smartphones. You can look it up on your phone and watch a video clip and decide right then and there if you want to buy it or not. Best decision ever. Couldn't do that 20, 30, 40 years ago. You had to buy it or rent it, take it home, and find out. Well, that's why Blockbusters and Movie Buffs and Hastings were around. You could rent games and see if you liked it. If you didn't, return it and never touch it again. But now, we don't have that, but you do have the internet, you have smartphones, and you can get reviews and all that. And I would recommend that over buying new, but I would always recommend to buy physical if you can, unless they're asking for a ridiculous amount of money. So that's what I want, that's the kind of stuff I want to put on this channel. Sorry for the rant, but I feel like, I don't know, I got a lot to say. But, I don't want to put out a list, because this last whole year was supposed to be, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. None of it happened. YouTube came out pushing their anti-ad block policies, And I'll give you that I didn't really put my foot down and decide, no, I'm not going to let them screw me over while they're profiting off my stuff until like a few months ago. Um, I had noticed my channel's not growing. My subscriber list isn't growing. Guys, I don't do the channel for fun. And people might think, oh, it's just a for fun, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm trying to make this into a career. I'm trying to network myself. I'm trying to learn YouTube. I'm trying to learn the internet. I'm trying to learn online website building, forum building, and put out something that people are going to like. Yeah, I know not everybody's going to like it. Well, not everybody likes Jim Cornette. Not everybody likes Power Rangers. Not everybody likes Star Wars. It's just the way the world works. I don't care for sports, but there's thousands of sports YouTubers and channels, millions of subscribers, and they're making lots of money. Cool for them. I would like to start being able to make money. I really would. I have so much free content on my Patreon. No joke. The hidden edits and episodes of Season 1 of Morgan's Drag Race are being uploaded as we speak. It'd be really great if, you all would go and check those out. Leave some comments, some feedback. Maybe become a patron for a month. Subscribe to the YouTube. Help a struggling channel out. Maybe. That creates motivation for a YouTuber to stop dwindling and actually going, wow, there's a demand now. There's an interest in my stuff. What can I put out that's going to make these viewers excited? See, I don't do those channel updates with the video games that I want to do anymore because A, it usually never happens, and B, I feel like I'm presenting a what do you call it? A progress report to an invisible audience. There's never any feedback, never any comments, not even a "you suck, kill yourself" type comment. There's never any comments. None. So now I really do, and occasionally I really do wonder, am I actually shadow banned? Am I really? I feel like there's this invisible force that's compressing my channel down to the deepest bowels of YouTube so nobody can see it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that my voice, my personality, my being, or my content are the greatest thing ever. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, oh, if I was out loud and proud on front page of YouTube and everyone saw it and I got millions of clicks, it wouldn't change overnight and people go, oh, he's so great. No, they'd probably say I was an asshole. Well, he gets mad a lot, and he sure has an opinion. That's fine. There's terrible YouTubers out there that have worse people out there than me who have thousands of loyal cultists, fans. I'm not going to name names. So I don't think there's anything wrong with one more kind of semi-rotten apple in the bunch. I don't think I'm quite that bad. So again, I don't want people to think I've got a big head or an ego. Like, oh, if I were only on the front page for a day, then my whole world would change. It wouldn't. But it would be nice to know what people want to see, what they're tired of seeing, or what they're not really interested in, and I'll edit my channel. The whole channel is for you. But again, like I said, I'm not going to showcase content that's already being milked and exploited by thousands of channels. So no Fortnite, no Team Fortress 2, no World of Warcraft, no Call of Duty, no fucking Pokemon, no what was that other game? Among Us. None of that stuff. That's already being exploited by everyone. I'm talking about obscure stuff, retro stuff, whatever. Or even just say, can you cobble together a funny video like you haven't done one of those vignettes in a while? Sure, I'll think of something. Or, hey, I like that toy review. How about another one? Do you have such and such thing? Do you collect Transformers? Do you collect Star Wars Black Series? And I will get back to you. That's the kind of feedback I would love. That's the kind of communication, touching base, that will help me shape the channel to meet your demands as an audience. Otherwise, I'm just putting out content and, throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Because literally at this point, no one says anything. My Skyrim videos get comments to the effect of, "Oh, I sure wish somebody would make a mod for blah blah blah." It's like, look, I don't take requests. And this is a small fucking channel that really nobody knows about. And I feel really uncomfortable whoring my channel out. That's why I don't promote it anywhere except Twitter. Isn't that ironic? A struggling channel feels awkward to whore himself out. So maybe don't make these weird requests on here, because really no one's going to see it. And if you're trying to beat around the bush to me and hint and insinuate that I should make the mod, ain't going to happen. So yeah, that's basically the whole point of my engagement with people. It doesn't exist. So if this content and and I'm looking here in the studio, it's you get lots of lows, considering, and I'm comparing to a moderately average successful YouTuber, not someone who can, who's set for life, never have to work again, but someone who can, work a job and also do YouTube and get some nice kickbacks from it. So the only one of these videos that has views even in the hundreds is that fucking joke shorts video. Have you played Skyrim lately? What am I saying? Of course you haven't. Well, that triggered and butt blasted some people, downvoted it twice. It looks worse than it actually is. 7 likes, 2 downvotes took it down to 77% overall. So if that's not the content you want to see, please say something. Or post some suggestions. Hey, have you ever played this series? Have you ever played God of War? I do have lots of video cards. I can hook up my PS3 or PS2 or PS4. I can hook up my SNES or N64. I just need some suggestions of content that you, my viewers, would like to see. Again, otherwise it's just going to be throwing stuff to the wall and seeing what sticks. So thank you for listening to this channel update for basically from October to now, December 2023. It's been a long rant. Thanks for sticking with me if you have. And like I said, I'm not going to leak or mention any upcoming projects. I'm just going to put it out there, maybe as a rando time. And if there's really good positive reception to it, I'll continue. Otherwise, I'll move on. So, as always, I'll see you all in the next one.